To the war in Ukraine now, where the battle for the southern region of Kherson is getting even more violent.
Joining us now for more is retired Air Force Brigadier General and Newsmax contributor Blaine Holt. General, good morning. Before we get to Ukraine, I do want to talk about North and South Korea. Earlier today, both countries fired missiles that landed in waters off each other's coasts for the first time since the 1950s. General, North Korea firing some 20-something missiles. What do you make of what's happening there?
Good morning to you both. Well, you certainly don't want to be a fish in those waters.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
They are now saber rattling at each other. North Korea wants now to be recognized by South Korea as a nuclear power. They want their nuclear status recognized by the world, and this is a North Korea play. They want to show that they can sue for any kind of terms they want. They're using all this strife in the world, the war in Europe, China, they're using this new threat of Iran against the Middle East to say, well, we're here too, and we'll be ready to take advantage of any opportunity that comes from global conflict. And that's what they're posturing for.
Just one more thing that we're keeping an eye on that's happening outside of this country, General. You wrote an op-ed for Newsmax.com yesterday about the diesel fuel crisis that's going to affect all of us. Basically, diesel drives everything. You say it drives trucks, trains, barges, ships. And all of that will cease to run if this diesel shortage continues. Diesel stocks are down to 25 days now. That's the lowest level we've seen since 1951. Harry Truman was president. What does that mean?
Well, it means, so those stock numbers can go 25 days, 27 days, down to 19 days. It's how those stocks come in. But market forces are determining what gets exported in terms of refined oil products. And we need to look at that in an emergency basis, because it's not to portend that we have to have this outcome. It's just that that's a national level priority, because so do John Deere tractors. They can't sow food, and you can't move the food, and you can't move the coal to our plants if we're going to let it go to zero. And American oil does not refine into diesel. That's light sweet crude. Dark oil heavy oil that we've got to import, that becomes diesel. We're dependent on that.
Yeah, and in your article you say no food to grocery stores, I'm quoting, no parts to factories, no coal to power plants. Countries would literally shut down. Something else we're keeping an eye on. General, this caught my attention yesterday. According to the Pentagon, and they've confirmed this, U.S. troops, for the first time, are on the ground in Ukraine. What do you make of this?
So I read through those reports. I want to hold back judgment. I am absolutely urging defense leaders and diplomatic leaders in our nation to stand up and talk to the United States and have a conversation about the use of U.S. military force there, considerations of U.S. military force enhancements in Somalia. We need to understand where we could have our troops in contact, and most assuredly in contact with a nuclear power.
Yeah, it's very scary, and I think we certainly need to know a lot more about that. Even yesterday, General, I was looking at social media, and that was all over Twitter. People were concerned, wanted to know answers. Also breaking this morning, the New York Times reporting that Russian military leaders have discussed the use of nuclear weapons. This is according to U.S. officials. General, we hear talk about nuclear weapons use on and off, but how serious could this be now?
It's very serious, because it means that our intelligence community is willing to give away that we understood that they had these conversations. So, it is a strategy to put that out there, to say we know what you're discussing, and hopefully that alone, telling the world that, deters you from taking those actions. But I still don't hold out much that's going to be the path for the Russians. If you look right now, strategically, the board is actually going in their direction. They've signed back onto a grain deal because they know that grain is actually going to Europe. Europe is in desperation for that grain. They've got to have it because they're already got an energy crisis baked in. Meanwhile, they're starting to split apart unity in NATO and the EU, and I believe that's what they really are after, to try to off-ramp the conflict.
Okay, General, scary stuff. Anytime I hear the term military advisors,
yeah, right.
Vietnam.
Yes.
That's exactly how it
Your
started.
hackles should
Military
go up.
advisors. Yeah.
Call your congressman when you hear that term.
On the ground in Ukraine. The president's denying it, but multiple reports confirm it. Scary stuff. General Holt, we'll see you again soon. Thanks so much for the insight. As always, we appreciate it. You too.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the truth.
No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
me decide.
Newsmax.
Real news
For real people.